What is up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to pretty much do a what the fuck kind of video today, because this is an eyeshadow palette that I have been waiting and dreaming of getting my hands on, and I just am so excited that I actually have it in my hands and I'm actually finally able to do a look on it. But the price point is so extreme. We are talking about the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership palettes. Now this one is the Mothership Subversive palette, the number 3, so as you can see from the colors itself right here, they're very gorgeous, but this one's like that gold purpley palette, and this is the one that really caught my eye, so I had to pick this one up. Now of course I did not buy all three. All three would have been $300. I do not have that right now, and I definitely do not want to spend that much on 3 eyeshadow palettes. Thank you very much. You do not have to purchase something if I say that I love it and it's just not in your price range. If I say I love it, you don't have to go out and buy it. I mean, I just will say that I love it, because this is technically what I like to do. This is my therapeutic time where I play with makeup and say to you guys I think it's good or bad or etc. So honestly, it's all what you want to do, but I just want to give you guys my thoughts and the real tea on it and be like, listen, if I love it, I love it. And if you want to try it and you want to love it, then that's completely fine as well. But like I said, disclaimer, you don't have to buy it just because it's expensive. You don't have to buy it because I like it. So just want to throw that out there. And no shade because I bought it and want it and just saying, oh my god, I love it, oh my god, I hate it. No shade for that, because everybody has their own critiques about products, especially when it's such a high price point. Pay for it with my own money. I'm going to say whatever the hell I want about it. So, anyways, if you want to see the look that I did today using the Subversive palette from Pat McGrath, then keep on watching. As you can see, my entire face is completely on, and I am just getting ready for this eye look. A little nervous, but at the same time mostly excited, and of course it was very, very expensive, so I'm really hoping that it will work out. So this is the Pat McGrath Mothership 3 Subversive palette, and I'm actually loving the packaging so much on this thing. So you open it up like this little envelope right here, you just kind of take out the drawstring, and there you go. Like, that is so freaking pretty. So now let me just take the palette out. Time for the Pat McGrath Labs palette. It's very, very heavy, so that's a really great thing. You definitely want it to feel heavy if you're going to be paying a luxurious price for it. It says on the back, Pat McGrath Labs Mothership, used without caution, shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use. I think that's actually very, very adorable, so you see that on the back. And then now let's just open this up. It's so freaking gorgeous. Like those metallic shades right here. Like, I am living for this. Like, I am so obsessed. And if you look at the mirror too, it's like, I don't know how to explain that. It's just really detailed looking and it's so gorgeous. So I think we're just going to dive right into this because we need to. I mean, come on now. Shade names are on this little card that came inside of the little packaging of it. There is no like really nice crease shades, so there's no like transition shades or anything like that. It's really just like the solid colors right here. So I mean, I want to do as much as I can with just this by itself. So I think what I'm just going to do is go really light-handed with this shade right here, which is called Deep Shade, which is actually a really funny name. So that one right there, I'm just going to go in with that in the crease, kind of smoke it out on my outer corner just to see what happens. I think I want to make this eye very dramatic, so I might also go with this black, which is called Extreme Black, obviously. That a little bit. These colors, this color right here is okay. It's not the easiest brown to blend I've seen so far, but honestly, I'm still pretty much loving the color. Now, as you can see from right here, they're really not supposed to look like a cat eye. They're really not supposed to look like that. They're just supposed to be really smoky, and I just wanted to do very dramatic eyes because I love Pat McGrath's very dramatic looks that she does with her palettes. So I really just want to do a dramatic eye. So we'll shape that up a little bit later. We're going to go in with Extreme Black. 2 dips in the pan and that's what I got. So that's a very extreme black. This look is coming out very, very dramatic, and I'm actually loving it so far. So now it is time for some lid colors, obviously. So I could not decide between the purple or the gold. So I think that since this look is going to be so abnormal, I'm thinking about doing both. I'm thinking about taking both this shade and this shade right here, which is going to be called Gigabyte and Blitz Amethyst. I heard that these pick up best with your finger. I just really want to put a brush in it and see what happens. So I'm just going to take a little brush and see what happens when I dip into this Blitz Amethyst. Definitely see the color, but of course I think that probably I will use my finger just because I want to see what happens when I do that. My jaw is on the floor. Oh my god, that is stunning. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is definitely more of a dramatic eye than I would usually do, but this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous look so far. Because I want to have as much fun as possible, I'm going to go in with this shade as my inner corner highlight, and that's going to be called Astral Ghost Orchid. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with Gigabyte, but I'm also going to go in with this gorgeous purple right here, and that one is going to be called Night Creature. So now that the eyes are pretty much almost done, they're really dramatic, like super dramatic. I am going to go in with some liner and some mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. Now that the lip and the eye is completely done, the look is complete. I threw on the Dose of Colors Knock on Wood liquid lipstick just to kind of complete this look, because I felt like my eyes were a little bit more cooler tone, so I wanted to add some warmth with my lip. So anyways, let's just dive right into the Pat McGrath Subversive palette. This palette is $125 for only 10 pans. Now that is very, very high and very expensive, but honestly, you're paying for Pat McGrath. You're paying for the name. She's a legendary makeup artist, and her work is phenomenal, and her makeup is just really nice. So, but you're paying for the name, you're paying for what it is, and etc., etc., etc. So, really quickly, disclaimer, really quick, no matter what my final thoughts are on this palette, no matter how much I love it, hate it, etc., no matter what my final thoughts on this palette is, I am not going to recommend you guys go pick it up because of how high of the price is. Same thing with Natasha Denona. She's a legendary makeup artist as well, but her palettes are $129. So I am not going to sit here and be like, you guys don't need to go get it, you need to go get it, you need to go get it. It's life or death. It is not life or death. It is just makeup. You don't need to buy something that's so expensive. I bought it because I'm a makeup collector. If you're a makeup collector, that's amazing. Go out and get it, whatever you want to do. But you know what? It's all about what you want. I am not going to be sitting here talking about a $125 eyeshadow palette and be like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. Because there's some great eyeshadows for $16, $20, $30, $40, $50. There's a rainbow of makeup in the world. And I'm not going to just sit here and scarf it down your throat that you need to pick up a really expensive eyeshadow palette. I paid for it with my own money. I bought it during the VIB Rouge event so that I had a little bit of savings, but I am giving you guys the real tea on it because this is my own money, and I am going to tell you guys what I think of it. Talk about the packaging. I mean, come on packaging. Like, this is so damn pretty. I'm absolutely obsessed with the way that this is looking right now. You just kind of open it up, and then it's just going to have the names on the bottom, and you're just going to kind of see it. This artwork, this gorgeous makeup on here as well. It's just amazing and everything like that. I do find it kind of odd that some shadows have 30-month life and some of them have an 18-month life. I don't know, that's kind of weird. But other than that, I think the packaging is absolutely stunning. Every palette that you get, there is 3 Mothership palettes. This one's the 3rd one. This is the Subversive palette. This is the one that spoke to me on a spiritual level, and I just had to get this one. All the palettes do look the same when you open them. They pretty much all look exactly the same. So that's the one letdown I'd have to say. I am keeping it in its box because I think the box and the packaging alone together will kind of, you know, keep this protected, but at the same time, it's just, it looks gorgeous all together as a presentation. So you can see those beautiful pans right here. The mirror is absolutely stunning. Hope you can see that. There you go. The mirror is absolutely stunning, the way that it looks and the way that it's designed. I think that's just gorgeous. It's very heavy, so it does feel very luxurious. The little gold on the back is very cute as well. Shadows that I used today, honestly, they were really stunning. The deep shade, the dark brown, didn't really blend out like a dream like I was hoping for it to, but I was doing it very lightly. I wasn't like soaking my pan in it. I really wasn't trying to like dip my brush in it so hard that it, you know, things would be flying all over the place. I was really just going really soft with it, but it was a nice shadow. It just didn't blend the way I wish it would. The iridescent shade right here, the Astral Ghost Orchid, it was an okay shade. It's really pretty, but it's more like a topper. It's more like just an iridescent effect. It doesn't have like that extreme color payoff like the other 2 metallics on my eyes, but it's very stunning. The other shade, the Blitz Amethyst, this one right here, I'm not even kidding. My jaw was on the floor swatching this on my eye. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous metallic, like purpley blue shift effect. Loving it. Honestly, the pigmentation and the formula of these shadows are really nice. I do like the way they blend. The only problem I had was with deep shade. That was really the only shade that I had a problem with, just because of the way it was blending. That was really the only negative thing I have to say about that. Now, the entire palette, I just think that this is so stunning. Every single shadow is actually very big in the pan. You're going to get about approximately 0.42 ounces or 0.53 ounces. I think 2 or 3 of the shades are going, or 4 of the shades are going to be the more ounces. Those are the metallic shades, but the rest of them are just 0.42 ounces. So I mean, they're about 14 something a shade for the palette, so that's really high. But if you think about it, the pans are pretty big. I recommend this palette for you guys. Now honestly, that's all about your own interpretation. Like, I will have to say right now that I recommend it because I'm a makeup collector, and I really have always wanted to get my hands on something from the Mcgrath Labs, and I just think that she's an amazing makeup artist, and I love her looks, and I love a lot of her makeup that she has released before, but this is my first time really getting my hands on something of hers. You know what? I'm going to say that I do recommend this palette. I feel like the palette did work really amazingly for me, and that's just my own personal opinion. Now, like I said, I am a makeup collector. I am a makeup addict. I love makeup. I love everything about makeup. But if you're someone who does not want to spend that much money on an eyeshadow palette, then that's fine. I guarantee there's somewhere in the world you'll find a dupe of one of those shades. They may not go in the same way, but there has to be a dupe somewhere. I feel like it's such a staple in makeup to have like these luxurious brands, have these really expensive, extravagant packaging, expensive, extravagant palettes, everything like that. So honestly, that just happens. You have drugstore and you have high-end and you have luxury, and this is definitely more of a luxury. So honestly, Mcgrath, I really do love this eyeshadow palette. I think that this is a very stunning palette, and I'm actually really obsessed with the look that I created today. So honestly, like I said, it's all up to you, but I just recommend this palette even though it is pretty high in price. It's definitely a really nice palette in my personal opinion. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.